Let's talk detox for a second. Detoxing, cleansing, fasting, all kinds of crazy stuff that's been around for a real long time. I mean, I've heard it all. I'm not gonna eat for X amount of days. I'm gonna stick a hose up my rear end. I'm going to sweat myself into a state of dehydration where I possibly need to be hospitalized. I mean, I have heard it and I have seen it all. So what is detox? Like, what do you think it is? I think that it has taken on some sort of mysterious, magical power in our culture of like, I'm detoxing, like just removing all these things that are weighing me down. But I mean, from a physical perspective, guys, the only way to detox your body, because this isn't a take, okay? This is science. It's biology. If we're eating stuff that's garbage, or we're breathing air that's crap, or we're drinking water with junk in it, first thing you need to do to detox is to stop taking on chemicals. So it isn't about like, well, for 5 days, I only drank lemonade. No, and then I went back to living my life. That does nothing except potentially hurt your metabolism, which I'll get into in a second. So first thing is maybe get an air filter for your house, okay? Keep the windows open because in-air quality is worse than outdoor air quality inside the house because of all the off-gassing from furniture and products we use and all that stuff. Use green beauty products when you can. Use green hygiene products when you can. Put a water filter on your freaking faucet, right? I mean, there's a million things you can do affordably to remove chemicals because that's what a detox should be doing. It should be removing toxins from your environment. The stuff you put on your skin, the stuff you drink, the stuff you eat, the stuff you breathe. That's a true detox. What's gonna make you sick, what's gonna age you, what's gonna cause disease are gonna be chemicals that are coming into your body from all of these different sources, right? Air, water, products, and so on. So first thing is to remove that stuff. Green your routine. I've written about it in friggin' so many different books. It's not that, take one of my books out at the freaking the library. Okay? I mean, if you don't want to pay for it, I don't care. Go take the book out, read a few pages of it, Xerox it at the library. Is it Xerox anymore? Probably no, right? Okay. So 20, whatever. You understand what I'm saying, okay? Next, take the crap out of your food. You want to go organic whenever you possibly can. And a lot of people like to say, like, oh, you know, people who are not advocates of organic, for whatever reason, there's usually a financial advantage, right? They'll say like, oh, well, an organic raspberry doesn't have more vitamins or nutrients than a non-organic raspberry. First of all, that is debatable. But before I address it, when you're eating organic, you're paying for what you're not getting, more so than what you are, right? So we're not getting herbicides, fungicides, pesticides. So thin-skinned fruits and vegetables should be organic. If you're not gonna purchase them organic because it's too expensive, I totally get it, but then have something that's thick-skinned. Have an orange instead of those raspberries. So you're getting less toxins and crap, okay? With dairy, if you're gonna consume dairy or meat, it should be organic so we don't get the friggin' hormones and the antibiotics and all that super bad stuff. Eat less meat. We don't need a ton of meat. A ton of meat isn't good for us anyway. So instead of eating a bunch of garbage meat throughout the week, eat a good quality piece of meat once or twice a week instead of 6 times a week, right? So you get the idea. The first thing we need to do when it comes to detoxing our body is to stop putting crap into our body. Now, can you sweat out toxins? No. No, you cannot. Your body has a built-in detoxification system. Your liver, your kidney, your spleen, your lungs, kidneys, you get it, right? So we sweat to cool down. So when you're going into a hot yoga class, like, don't get it twisted. You're not detoxing, nor are you burning more calories because you're sweating. You're simply hot and your body's trying to cool down. And in fact, it's counterintuitive because what's going to support your liver, your kidney, your spleen, right? Hydration, being hydrated, water, drinking lots of water is going to help. So totally counterintuitive. You put a hose up your rear end, you're actually disrupting all of the healthy gut bacteria by doing that. And you can perforate your bowel and create electrolyte imbalances. It's actually extremely dangerous to be doing things like colonics, okay? Next, fasting. What does this do? Well, fasting, like as in I didn't eat for 3 days or I only drank juice. Again, where's the logic? What is this accomplishing for you? So you're basically, by only consuming liquids, not giving your body any fiber. What is fiber? It's a platform that your body can remove waste. So things like juice that are loaded with sugar, okay, like don't have fiber. It makes no sense. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Totally illogical. You can incorporate healthy juices into a healthy diet, and that's fine. But when you also get into things like starving your body with really low calorie juice cleanses, your body then does something where it essentially perceives a starvation period. Now, our body is what's called a dynamic homeostasis. What that means is your environment is dynamic and your body, dynamic, ever changing, your body is looking to create a homeostasis, stability. So if the food coming in is very, very little, your body will shift your hormones to slow down how many calories you're burning in a day. So often what we get with fasts and cleanses of juice cleanses is something called refeeding syndrome, where for 5 days you starve your body and your body will go, oh my God, we're starving, and it will slow your metabolism, but then you start eating again and you'll put on that weight and then some. That's the concept of yo-yo dieting, right? That's why you can't starve your body into weight loss. You reduce your calories and you train at the same time to preserve your metabolism. So what is the consensus? The consensus is a detox is removing chemicals, right? In your air, your water, your body products, your hygiene products, and your food products. That's number one, and you should stick with it. It's not like a 1 week thing. It should be a lifestyle change, and the great news is once you make these changes, they'll last you forever. And then it's consuming nutrient-dense foods that help support your body's natural detoxification process. So foods that support your liver, foods that support your kidneys, foods that support your lungs, nutrient-dense foods. And I mean, you can Google all the stuff that's gonna do that, but hydrating yourself, high fiber foods with a lot of vitamins and minerals. And one of the things I do is I supplement. I take a greens powder from Align Naturals, all organic with adaptogens and antioxidants, right? I take a lot of stuff actually, but that's one of the top things I take to help my body and support those organs for, quote, detoxification. And that's how you should approach it. And those are the answers. And that is the end of the story. It's not a take, it's science.